Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays News Tower. First things first, we always start with the ad man because I always forget about him if I don't start with that guy. I think we've got everything in process and most things are almost done, so we should be getting a bunch of news stories soon as well. Our goals this week, we're just on the lookout for Society Tragic. That should be pretty easy. We do need to print 2 hopeful, which is Economy Society. So maybe we start looking for those and don't print Unrest. Got it. All right, I can do that. Seems simple enough. Story. Society Tragic. Oh, instantly, we already got our thing. And the photographer could go out there. And a hopeful. Okay, Regina. No. Jim. Then. Larry, where are you? Where is he? I don't see. Oh, there he is. Let's give him a boost. Boop. Oh, dang. Here we go. Moved him across the room. There we go. All right, now Larry, immediately back out. And this is going to be a legit story. So we'll come here, and I would like to punch it up a bit and add in the editor. I don't think you can add the editor on a photo. Yeah, 3.5 days for the whole shebang seems like a lot. You guys are not very comfortable. Feeling uncomfortable. Is there any way I can fix that? Like, so I put a picture of a lighthouse in there. What more do you want? Could put a coat rack in here. There we go. A little better. We need more comfort stuff, apparently. We'll work on that. No unrest, so don't go that way. Ronald, you can get me some dirt, though. Love dirt. More stories. Crime. No, I can't do this one. No unrest. Out the door. I'm not allowed to do unrest this week, according to the mayor man. Okay, no unrest here, but somebody could get injured, but it does have a hopeful thing. So I think we send Regina. Or actually, why don't we get Jim to take care of the next phase? Where are you going, Jim? Oh, he's got to take it to the editor. Where is our editor? Where did I put her? All the way up top? Are you the editor? I think she is. There we go. Okay, Jim has dropped off his thing. We go dirt. Dirt is the key. Before I do that, though, Jim. And I gotta try with Irma. I know she's the better societal reporter, but Regina's a better reporter overall. She's okay! Hooray! We dodged a bullet. Okay, now we can send Regina for dirt. Oh, nope. Politics. We can send Regina on this one, though. We already have Heartbreak covered. Is there anywhere we want to move the newspaper this week? I didn't think about this until just now. We actually want to go slightly left. Team player. So, I think it's actually okay just to send Regina for the economy because it's not pushing us right. Combining more Heartbreak together would be good from a multiplier perspective, but I think it's fine. Yeah, everybody's like a little okay from a... I guess there's not a whole lot of comfort going on in this right-hand side. I have a lot of influence points. Is there something I could do about comfort? Like, does the lighthouse have more stuff I could buy? I could buy... They have so many paintings. You know what? We're gonna buy another painting of seaside birds. And then, come here. Where's the birds painting? Here it is. Hooray! We're gonna fill this room with paintings of birds, and everybody's gonna feel great. Long term, though, I would like to save up my influence to get the vacuum tubes. I've been wanting to try out the vacuum tubes for a very long time. Let's go a little faster here. There we go. Oh, we cleared all of our books. The police! Insider hopeful. Okay. Where are our reporters at? Go up there, man. Everybody's got to drop off their stuff. Marjorie, you can handle this one. That one's pretty simple. Jim, unlock the next phase. Regina, get me another hopeful story. A $2,450 fine. Chump change, I say. Get the second phase of the ad rolling. Things are looking good. Got a photography thing here. I would like to get these photography things to go together. And it looks like you'll be done on time and you will be done on time. So, good news across the board. Alarming, but a lawsuit. Risk of boycott. It's okay to get a lawsuit. No lawsuit, even. No problem. Somebody was saying that it was the... This was like a couple episodes ago, but somebody was talking about how they're like so upset that there's no bathroom on the 4th floor. And I do think that is kind of funny, especially because there is plenty of room to add in a bathroom. I'm gonna move you over, lady. Sorry. So why don't we just add in a bathroom? That I'm assuming that will just be better for everybody's comfort levels in general. Toilet. We follow the same layout for all of our bathrooms here. Vent in the top corner. Light. Small lamp. It'd be funny to put the development lamp in there. Where's their sink? There's the sink. And then we change the tiles. Ta-da! And these walls are weird. Okay. Because we moved everybody over, so we have to fix the walls here. Let's just make everything tile. Fixes the smelly problem. Alright, looking good, looking good. Now, new bathroom. No longer... I don't want anybody to get injured. Injuries suck in this game. I just love the idea... This is the focal point of the entire episode. New bathroom. Who knows? Maybe something more interesting will happen in the episode. I don't know if that's going to be the case, though. Oh, we do need to get paper, though. I always forget. 1, 2, 3. Basic-ass society story. We have cleared out crime and economy. I guess let's try for some sports, maybe? You could get some good photographs. Entertainment. We kind of want to avoid politics because... Oh, we don't want to send Jim. Because Jim has the ability to unlock new phases. Ronald? Walter? I guess everybody's busy now. We might as well send Jim then. And Jim should have gone on this story. Heartbreak. Look at all that paper. All right, hold on. Let's help him out here. Zoom all the way out. Paper to the top. Paper to the top. Get the next chunk of the stories going here. There you go, Marjorie. The Tillamook Burn. Oh, I heard about this. It's like when all of Oregon lit on fire. A major fire started in a ravine in the headwaters of Gales Creek, and the exact cause remains unknown. But it is rumored to may have been caused by logging crews wrapping up. So 2 people. All right, Regina, I'm going to kick you off of this story for a sec, because this is more important. Because I have a feeling we're going to do a lot of society here. Oh, there's an injury chance? F that. I mean, we'll try. Oh, I grabbed my guard. Man, I hate injuries. They're like way too debilitating. IMO. A bribe, I say. I need Irma for this society story. All right. Jim, lawsuit, 6 lawsuits incoming. Oh, Jesus, 5 days in the hospital. Is there a way to reduce that? Does anybody know? I feel like I asked about this before and people were like, no, it just sucks. All right, here you go, lawyer man. He's still working on lawsuits from last week. Didn't he have 10 straight lawsuits to work on? I think it might have been even as high as 12, but I could only put 10 in the desk because his desk doesn't hold that much paper. Still moving all the boxes and such. Here, we got to keep up with this one just in case. I know Irma's in the hospital. Regina's going to drop off her story very shortly. Ronald, you handle the next phase of the sports story. And then we have to wait for Walter and co. All right, there, Regina. Drop Regina off. Drop off Walter. More paper. More paper. 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 Okay. All right, Regina's free. We can get the last of this story knocked out then. Depression cuts the divorce rate. You're like, oh no, I couldn't possibly leave my husband and or wife because if I do, we're gonna be destitute. That's a rough reason to stay together, huh? It makes sense, like, economically, just not fun for society. You have to stay with somebody you dislike just because of financial reasons. I'm not a naive. I understand why. I forgot to do the other ad. I guess we might as well do this one. I don't think I'm gonna use either of these, but maybe in the future. Week's hot topic has been unlocked. Fantastic. All right, Seattle. Nope. Don't send Jim. All right. Bribe this man. Whoops. I was like, how do I interact with a bribe? There we go. All right, Ronald, you handle the deal. The shady deal. Baseball's idol says he'll quit. A PGA championship. There you go, Larry. Get you something to work on for next week. Walter's still coming back into the office. All right, I guess we send Jim out because nothing else for Jim to unlock. There you go, Walter. I would love to get you. Oh, you are going to be done. Fantastic. Dude, you see how long it takes to do photography? Forever is the answer. All right, Walter, I think you just dropped off whatever you were working on there. All right, good. 2 stories in New York. Marjorie, gruesome. Lithographs on sale. Jamie Rogers has passed away. What did he die of? 35, pulmonary hemorrhage. No. It's usually like, unless he had an accident, like a genetic problem that would cause your arteries to hemorrhage all of a sudden. Yeah, we won't fast track you, dude. You're done. That's good. We have a lot of stuff to work with this week. Everything's happening in New York all of a sudden. All right, Jimmy. Oh, you're already handling the Jimmy Rogers story. How about lithographs being on sale? And then the Beacon of Hope Benefit Gala. We definitely want these influence points. So let's just send Jim and Ronald out. No lawsuits this time. Good for me. And then Walter just got dropped off, I think. So did the cameraman. I don't know where Walter is. Oh, there he is. Walter, did you drop off your thing and I just missed it? Sure did. All right, let's start putting the paper together here. So first page, all photographs for sure. I don't think we have anything with influence points. Not that, oh, this one. But I think I would rather run a front page that's all photos because we're gonna get crazy bank. So you. Look at that front page, it's beautiful. Next page. So now we want to pivot to investigative if we have any. No, heartbreak. Heartbreak and society together would be pretty good, but that does shift us right. So I guess we use this one to shift left, and then you can go up here. Do we have anything else? Review forecast? Nope. Triumphant. Not a whole lot going on there, so I think we just throw another society story in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Double hopeful. And then we could do a political ad. I don't think I have a lot for politics stories this week. I do have this dirt one, so that's something. And then we have a defeat. Where did my ad go? Right there. Okay. And then I do want to put this influence story in here because it gives me double influence points. I need to shift further left. Do I have anything that's shifting me right? You are. And there's no way around that. Unless I swap you two? Nope. That sucks. Because I'm gonna get got by you. Maybe we don't want to shift as left as I've done then. We want to swap you two and shift us just right. And then it avoid it entirely, and then we'll just miss out on that guy, which is fine. I'm not broken up about it. Go here. Go here. I think that's a pretty good week. We missed out on some one fame story, but nothing else that Silver is ready. And we missed out on a little bit of one society story essentially, but I think that's pretty good. You're not gonna be ready. You're not gonna be ready. Oh, maybe you would be. Is there anything I'd like to swap in for this sports story then? Probably not. Skillful match feat overthrown. I'm torn. Like, do I... Because you're done now. Could I put you in? It's gonna drop me a little bit. And now I'm back in the... I think that's a record, but what happens if I put that ad back in there? It actually drops by a significant amount, so it's better to have that guy in there than the ad anyway. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Got enough paper? We do. Hit it. Not too shabby. 371,000 papers sold, record sales. Hope sees the invisible, feels the intangible, and all models are wrong, but some are useful. Not too bad. unlocked Port Richmond. Got an influence point for that. We made the mayor happy. Got more influence points for that. We didn't get in trouble. Every hot topic you print, you get 2,000 extra sales. Okay. Waves of Hokusai painting. I've seen that painting. The bird cage. It counters noise. I thought it created noise because it's a bird. Or the marble fireplace. This just takes up so much room. I think we gotta go birdcage if we can. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Birdcage? It's a pretty good movie. Robin Williams and Nathan Lane. It was like early 90s. So we unlocked the Mariners Harbor something. Society? The big fan. Oh, this is why I came here, is because I wanted to get these two. I know I said I was saving up for the vacuum tubes, but I wanted to try getting those. Anything else you want, Maber? 2 bribes? Lawsuits. Place the general above the fold and we get 2 influence points for that. Sure, why not? I'll take influence. Oh, and then I need a place to go. Cooking! Oh, we could get a cook. Canteen kitchen. Food discount at the farm. The Steinbeck residence, the Ritz Theater. Well, there are some ways to get some comfort out of this. Maybe we go here in Linden next. There we go. I think we need more paper. 1, 2, 3. Stories galore. What are we working on? General. Where is general? Society economy. Same thing we were working on last week. Censorship. I'm not super interested. That one's almost done. That one's just a Brown story, but we could put Marjorie on that one. Ads. What do we got? Some ads. Bernard, I don't care that you're not having a good day. We're putting you on it because last time I didn't put you on it, I forgot to not. Oh, the big fan is so good at removing heat. You guys see this? Yeah. Put a fan in here where we can. Right here? Right. How are we doing on power? $74. Looking good. Look at all the fans in our power room. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think anywhere else really needs a fan. We do have the big light too. Like double the power, but like it's super bright. Wonder if you could get away. I'm kind of curious. What if we got rid of you? And got rid of you? And then like how many lamps do you need? 1? Could you get away with just 1? Because then it's a net positive from an electricity perspective. Let me grab you. Like right here. Nope. Does not work. Like two of you equals 4 of you, and we've replaced 3. So I'm like, is the wide lamp even that good? I don't know. It would seem the math does not math, but I'm not 100% sure. Irma's gonna be back in a day and 15 hours, so. Oh, there's the general story that we were looking for. Okay. Oh, we gotta grab all the paper. I'm kind of wondering if we need a 2 elevators. Like, it would definitely crowd our floors a bit more, because we'd have to put it like next to the bathroom. And then we'd have to shift stuff around to accommodate. But I think it's doable. Still dropping stuff off. Doot doot doot. Okay, so Jim, you get me the key, which unlocks the next phase there. Detroit. And then society. Ronald, you just, like, have not been super useful lately. Where's our janitors when you need them? They're not picking up the paper in appropriate amount of time. There you go, Marjorie. There we go. A story for Ronald to work on. Politics, please. Just so I can get you working. I know the photographer would have been probably preferred, but I think that's fine. People all be working here. All right, we're gonna have some unrest, most likely. 7 protesters. We'll get our... Yeah, they all bust in, of course. We'll get our dudes working on that. Bribe a man. We've done it. Let the story roll a little bit. Ronald, you can handle the politics side of things. $125,000 for bridle paths. Park byways are dangerous in Minneapolis. We used to have cable cars in both St. Paul and Minneapolis, I think. I think it would have been right around that time, too. In the 30s. Ooh, a mystery thing with the cathedral, education in the church. Interesting. Marjorie, lawsuit, just a few, not too many this time. Regina handled the Detroit story, and then everybody else is working, so. You guys kick these dudes out of here already? Here. Gotta help our reporters because the protesters are blocking the door. And lawsuit. Hey, you actually cleared your backlog, sir. Good job. That's what I pay you for. To sit at your desk. Yeah, we need to wait for one of our society people to free up. Oh, wait, Jim, you could be useful here. No, you could not. So we send out... Jim's actually a pretty good reporter, especially when it comes to society. So even if you can't use the coordinator ability, it's not too bad to just send him out, because he'll probably be back again pretty quickly. All right. Almost done there. Yeah, everything's covered. That's fine. I don't mind losing the ads that we had this week weren't particularly good anyway, so I'm not super worried about that. Another bribe. We've bribed like 3 or 4 people this episode. Compared to like the fine, the bribes are not all that detrimental. It's like a couple $100 usually. Grab our reporters, drag them up here. Our photographer hasn't been busy this week, so that's my bad. I did choose the one story like ignoring the photographer. So he's not had much to do this week. There you go, Irma. Economy, Marjorie. Another economy? So much economy. Let's kick this one out. That one's not really what I'm looking for. More society. Is this one more in depth, Jim? Can you? Nope. Just get Jim working on that first thing. Finally, a sports story. Walter? Go get more sports. Put Ronald to work. He's been sitting around on his butt all day. All week, really. And roll the presses. Like, it was a pretty fast week. All right, let's take a look here at our printing. So we got a lot of old stuff. We would like to get our... So we need to put the general story above the fold. That's a requirement. Then I would like to pay attention to where we're landing. I want to land on the birdcage, so that would be where I prefer to go. So then we would like to put you here, and then we would like to put you there, because I want to maximize our influence points. We do have a decent amount of politics, plus an old ad, which is kind of interesting. We don't have any investigative, but we do have a society politics that would go well with that story. And we pushed really far to the right here, so we just have to be mindful of that. Try to counteract with that with this, going left again, and then we need to go left more. Here we go, an entertainment story that will push us left. So we'll put that entertainment story on the front here. With this, oh man, if we go so far, I guess we might as well lean into the right story then. If we're gonna end up this far over, because this has to be here. I would love to put the scandal with the scandal. That's just kind of too good to pass up. Yeah, just go all the way to the right, lean into sensational, and get ourselves a marble fireplace. All right, where we got? Politics. I guess we throw this old one down here. Do I have any fame? No. We have some old society, and we have a society. Oh, that's a band ad. That's right. Guess we get that out of here. Anything hopeful? Are you gonna be done? When are you gonna be done? 16 hours? Yeah, we have like all of Sunday to finish that, so we might as well speed things forward. Absolutely. Give me those influence points. Influence points outweigh pretty much everything else I do, unless there's like an unlockable that I'm working on. Yeah, this story will be better because it's a double match instead of just a single match. No exclusive. There is an educational here. Ronald, more influence points. Fantastic. Do influence points double with each other? Like, if you put those influence point stories all together, would they like multiply off of each other? I don't think that's how they work, but in my head it could. And then an economy, just to fit the theme. And then we were gonna do a hopeful story here. Yeah, that one. All right, and then we get I was gonna go for the birdcage, but we went for... I think we were out of paper there. Oops. We went for the marble fireplace instead. We might have to realign some of our offices. But we made the mayor or the general happy. And we got ourselves a marble fireplace, which is hilarious. And then the next week looks like it doesn't super matter to us. Unlocked a politics ad. And then we leave the recap. All right, where do we want to go next? I guess we just stick... Maybe we keep going after this guy? take the purple territory. Yeah, let's go after Hudson Heights here. 2 bribes. All right, we'll try with the mayor. Try to get 2 mayor. And we're only 3 influence points away from unlocking the vacuum tube, so maybe next episode. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!